Okay, so for my last year in high school, we have this subject that is basically like advanced research, and you have to invent and create new things that can benefit society, like turning cow poop into charcoal or something. I was in a group with my good old seatmate Monique, the slacker Sebastian, and Beach. You'll know why her name is the way it is. Throughout the school year, only me and Monique were helping the group. Sebastian wouldn't do his parts, leaving us to do it. Bitch would help, but she had such a nasty attitude and would belittle us when we were wrong, and gossiped about me and Monique behind our backs, how we are crammers and we had no idea what we were doing. When she herself would finish her parts at 3 a.m. at the day of deadline. Fun group! At the end of the school year, our teacher gave us corrections on our paper for the final copy. You know whose parts were mostly wrong? Bitches. Wow, you clearly have an idea on what you're doing. Sebastian had no corrections in the paper because he didn't write anything at all. There was also this journal article we had to do, which is basically just copy and pasting our paper into a different format. So I divided all the tasks within the group in April 29th. The deadline for all this was May 13th, so time is of the essence. I did my parts in advance already because I knew I would have other things to tackle in the future. And I left it at that. Next week rolls around and nothing. I reminded them about the things they had to do, and Bitch was like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna do my parts when I can, you know. Sure. Monique's parts were already right, so she didn't have to do much. Another week goes by and still nothing. What the heck? I reminded them again and got the same response from Beach. And Sebastian was just singing the messages, so that was really helpful. Eventually, it was the day before the deadline, and only me and Monique's parts were revised in the paper, and in the journal as well. I reminded them again and asked them where they were, and all Bitch said was, I'm editing our class proposal right now, so you can't do my parts right now. And Sebastian said he was still going out. Great. Just fantastic. At this point, I was just exhausted. I've kept quiet all this time about our incompetence, but now I just have reached a breaking point. And I am not a confrontational person, but this can't keep on going on. So I shakingly type in the group chat, hey guys, it's not that I don't understand, because I know we all have different situations, but I just wish you guys would manage your time for research as well. I also asked for your payments and reminded you guys again and again, but it looks like you guys are just ignoring me.
Tan, I'm so sorry. It's just that I have so many things to do. I can't use the desktop until 10 p.m. These Miss Ulysses is using a...
Pause. Can't use the desktop until 10 p.m.? So that meant that earlier she wasn't editing the class prophecy. I literally facepalmed. She can't even be consistent with her lies. And also, you're in grade 12. Manage your time better, please. I'm sure she had spare time during the day. But even though I realized that, I just kept my mouth shut and didn't call her out. I told them again to just finish their part. Sebastian's part was literally just the table of contents. And he still had to ask, how to do a table of contents?
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I went to bed that night expecting the paper to be finished. We had 2 weeks to do this, people. Come on now. The next morning, I saw that Bitch didn't finish her part. And Sebastian didn't do anything at all. Not even the journal article, which is just copy and paste. I was peeved. I began typing in the GC. Hey, why are you guys not finished yet? Some of it is literally just copy and paste. Is that so hard to do? I'm finishing your parts now. I'm not gonna wait for you. And so I painstakingly finished the journal and their lacking parts. It was a very meticulous process and it took me 4 hours. And it sucks because it didn't have to take that long because it was a group work. But you know, you don't get to choose the kind of people you get to work with, so yay me. But I didn't let them go scot-free though. I gave them a piece of my mind. In all honesty, you guys are so unfair. I'm the one who's always dividing all of the tasks and keep reminding you guys to do it, but nothing. Don't expect me to be silent. I will tell our teacher about this. You can't even finish the flipping table of contents, and don't bother finishing it. I'll do it myself. Just sit pretty there, guys. You might get a little stressed, you know. Yeah, it was a situation. And when I was almost done with everything, an anonymous user suddenly joined the document and started editing. But oh boy, I wasn't having none of it. Who is in this document editing? You guys are literally just starting to help me when I'm almost done? Get out! Get out of the document, you're ruining everything. But they didn't see the GC. And I know they're online, they're in the shared file. So in the document itself, I wrote close to where the user was writing, "Who are you?" And I made the text size so big so they could see it. But nothing again. They must have been so scared. I made a new file and finished and passed everything. Thank you for all your big help. But then, bitch started typing all of her excuses and stating every detail from the weekly exams, and that's why she couldn't remember what she had to do and pay to her own circumstance, which I think she could have easily dealt with if she had time management. I can't. I want out. And then she proceeded to say that me making a new file was offensive towards them, as it implied that they were very late in doing their parts and that I was unprofessional. Unprofessional? Unprofessional. Unfucking professional! Excuse me, bitch, but did you expect me to wait for your slow ass to finish your gosh darn parts in the day of deadline? If anything, you're the unprofessional one here because you didn't finish your parts in time. We had a deadline. Girl, you are such a big bitch. Ah. I was shaking with anger and hunger. I didn't eat because I had to do their parts. So I was on vibration mode while typing back to her.
Oh, it's not bad. The file just kept getting ruined, so I made a new one. I still included parts, don't worry.
I feel like I'm the exact opposite of being unprofessional because I still kept it nice and civil to them despite them insulting me. I had so many chances to calling them names, but I didn't. I only stated that they were so unfair to me. But when they saw an opening to insult me, they took it. Like, how even more unfair can you guys get? You guys are so crap!